Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear, and I have a terrible accent for you today. Today we are still working on Henry V, and today we are in Act 4, Scene 7, which is in the war. And if you remember from yesterday, and the few days before that, the French think that they are absolutely positively going to win this war because the English are tired and there's fewer of them, and the English are like, by the grace of God, we will win this. And actually, by the grace of God, they are winning it. So the French are like, what is this? How is this happening? And the English are like, hey, this is cool. Oh crap, they're coming to fight again. So let's kill all of our French prisoners and call that a day. So now we are in Act 4, Scene 7, which starts out with Fluellen and Gower. Fluellen being our favorite Welshman. And today we get to hear from him specifically, and I'm probably going to sound more Scottish than I am Welsh because I don't have a good Welsh accent yet. But the two of them are chatting at the start of this scene, and Fluellen's like, yeah, where was Alexander the pig born? And Gower's like, Alexander the Great. And he's like, so great, pig, whatever, like what's the difference? Where was he born? And Gower's like, I think it was in Macedonia, maybe is where he was originally from. Like, why? And Fluellen says, I think it is in Macedon where Alexander is born. I tell you, Captain, if you look in the maps of the world, I warrant you to find in the comparisons between Macedon and Monmouth that the situations look you is both alike. There's a river in Macedon, and there is also, moreover, a river at Monmouth. It's called Wye at Monmouth, but it's out of my brains. What is the name of the other river? But 'tis all one. 'Tis as alike as my fingers is to my fingers, and there are salmons in both. If you mark Alexander's life well, Harry of Monmouth's life is come after it, and different well, for there is figures in all things. Alexander, God knows, and you know, in his rages and his furies and his wraths and his colours and his moods and his displeasures and his indignations, and also being a little intoxicates in his brains, did, in his ales and his angers, look you, kill his best friend Cletus. And Gower's like, but King Henry hasn't killed his best friend. And Fluellen's like, yeah, but he used to hang out with that fat drunk guy, and he doesn't anymore. Remember what was his name? And he's like, oh right, Falstaff. And then the king comes in, and then Montjoy comes back. Because if you remember, the king said that he thought he was going to see Monmouth one more time. Yep, gets to see him one more time, and we will see him tomorrow and hear what he has to say, as this war has turned out to be very one-sided. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more. And my apologies to Welsh and Scottish people for the terrible accents.